and Ohio State. And a couple of humbling experiences, and now a chance to try and work it out and get back in the right
on the field.
Taulia will sling it, and he's got a first down out across the 45-yard 21.
Yeah, athletic tight end Okonkwo. Get him a little bit of space. Very apt to get the football to more throughout this game.
Another quick hitter. Second and 8 as the Terrapins approach midfield. It's a good block to buy him some time in the backfield. Now the scramble and the ball is out.
Program.
They're trying to run for it up the middle with Fleet-Davis. Coaches have really stressed being aggressive without being careless. And he'll throw it here to Jones, breaks the tackle out across the... Spent a year at Alabama where he was actually recruited by Mike Loxley as an assistant to Nick Saban. And
allowed themselves, bring themselves together to move forward.
Coming off the bye week. Tagovailoa has a man wide open at the 25, inside the 15-yards.
It all starts with the protection first, right? You get the protection. You get a little bit of play action to watch the linebackers. Everybody's looking at the run fake. Nobody's looking at Jarrett behind.
Fleming. Good. Jarrett is the motion man. They'll run it. Fleet-Davis down to the 11. Can get a first down at the 3. Tagovailoa underneath, and it's caught at...
Pass interference. Offense, number 8. 15-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
Put them up for a possible first down or going for it on fourth down. But look, watch the 2 receivers. They just go up and they stop. And it was just a pick.
26-yard line. Tagovailoa under pressure, drops it off underneath. And the swarming McDonald to back up Fleet-Davis this afternoon. Churn it out.
Present for this defense for Minnesota has come fit right in with what they want to do defensively.
Been in on the first 2 downs here. Now it's third down for the Terps.
Snap infraction. Offense, number 66. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
35 yards here in the first quarter. Third and long. Tagovailoa lost his balance.
Pressure on the outside. Esezi Otomewo on the outside.
Unranked Illinois with a top 10 upset of Penn State. Tagovailoa, the deep ball down the middle and popped up in the...
And fought all the way to the end.
Offense, number 54 was lined up in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
For the bowl eligibility, they haven't gone in 5 years. Minnesota, the West, can still be won in the Big... Gibbons lurking off that right edge. Pressure coming right up the middle. Taulia able to evade it a couple of times, and they finally
did. So we talk about how big this line is, but they're really smart too.
Now they have driven the Golden Gophers to the 17 penalties for 55 yards already in this first half. Just 1 from Minnesota.
And move on to the next play.
Out of the empty set. Will call his own name and he'll lunge.
Get the next play and just continue to drive. Execute. That's all it's about. A closer game.
After a pair of 3 and outs, the offense will pick up the...
Were put on a test last week and they passed with flying colors.
Minus 17, Adrian's worst running game of his career. The deep ball, and it's caught at the...
Today so far by Tagovailoa. And why was that? Watch the protection. Little play fake. There's nobody around. For the first time, he had an opportunity to...
Sets him up at the edge of the red zone. Penny Boone cuts it back. It's Minnesota last year. He's only making his 9th start. Big hole up the middle. The cutback at the 5 and burrowing in.
Watch number 65, Johari Branch, the right guard. He gets up and boom! The second half may have killed a little bit of it.
Yeah, the Terps defense could not get off the field as the run. against a four-man rush.
And let him get the 1 yard for the first down.
With Jarrett in motion, Fleet-Davis caught in the backfield, and that's it. And it's 4th down.
Yeah, it's like a hockey line change up front. These defensive linemen from
out of the eye. Tagovailoa on the rollout. The throw downfield, and it's incomplete.
ball game right now, 31-10, on the strength of their defense and their rushing attack.
They could have more points
On the board with field goal, touchdown, something.
Tagovailoa all day to throw this. Fires across him. 2nd and 10. He'll take it himself. First down yardage in the slot.
Trying to get the big play, just the right play.
Pass for short yardage. On the delay. Tagovailoa.
Ineligible downfield. Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
7.
Tight end who was in the hip. So you have the tight end right there in the hip. That ball's supposed to be delivered right now. But because it was well defensed.
3rd down and 10. Tagovailoa's receiver.
It's all about, can you get to Indy? It's crazy to think as way as things have started for Minnesota, they can still find their way to Indy.
Tagovailoa.
We saw Coastal go down this week too, the App State.
Trying to fight from behind all day long. Pressure coming, and they will get to Tagovailoa and take.
He's waiting for the snap, and he didn't care if the quarterback saw him, and he just comes
down over Maryland. 1st and 10 for the Terps, back inside their own 10. Mafe, another good showing on both sides of the ball, really, for Minnesota today.
Virginia area. I like the direction of where they're going. They ran into a couple of good football teams over the last 3 weeks.
Top 10 foes: Penn State, Michigan State, and Michigan.
Well, I know Halloween is next, but I think that Coach Loxley is just trying to keep establishing the culture. You know, he said he had a lot that he had to deal with early on, but I think so many people are behind him and
creating that standard he talks about at Maryland. Coach Loxley has brought in guest speakers from all half. So I think the culture, the kind of standard has been set. It's just going to take a while.
Tagovailoa, this is going to be barometer for us. They're coming off of 2 blowout losses, and now for the 3rd game in a row, things are not going the way they had.
At the wide receiving spot, and you're trying to figure out how do we create those opportunities in big-time plays.
Oh, big!
Love them here in Minnesota.
2nd down and 12. Tagovailoa underneath, and it's caught by Cobbs. Oh, Loxley and the Terps would love to have a little something positive happen late. Now, Tagovailoa. Oh, pressure was coming. Drop. More pressure coming. Tagovailoa on the rollout. Incomplete.
Work with the guys we've got, and they're flourishing right now.
3rd down. Tagovailoa into the end zone. The one hit. Fleming in motion. Tagovailoa broken up at the goal.